How you feel? It's the boy N.O.R.E.
Spiff TV.
And right now you're watching Watch Stalkers. We're in good health.
Yeah.
We got two individuals here. I would like to, establish this word in our community of watch people. We got real nerds. And I mean that in a great way, because one time, I'm to my brother here to the left, one time we was in LA one time, and this guy rolled up on us and he just started talking. And this when I knew he was like a different breed, was they didn't even talk watch brands. All they was throwing out was reference numbers. And that's when I knew they was like, 57, the 1440, 44, the 1746. And you look at it and you like, wait a minute. This is different from saying, presidential.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? From saying, the Batman or whatever. When you're letting out reference numbers, you really, really know. How did you develop that?
Just like, we're just so blessed and fortunate. Because, Spiff just took me back to the Taliban days.
All right.
He said, yo, Luka, what was your first watch, like ever, before anything? Because, we were on the come up. We didn't have it at the time. So it was a Wimbledon at the time.
Wimbledon.
Yes.
Rolex.
Yes.
Was it of that year or was later,
No, it was whatever year it was like back then or whatever, right? I went and got it from a mall in Jersey and I felt good about it.
You still got it?
Yeah.
It was the two-tone?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
The
Rolex.
oyster or it was only oyster then?
It was only oyster with the green
green dial.
Roman dial.
Yeah. Got you.
So how I acquired the knowledge was I always wanted like good watches. Like I used to see people with this and I used to envision like, yo, one day, man, I'm gonna get me a good watch. And I just, I like information. So, I go research and I look and I say, yo, I create my vision board. Yo, I'm gonna have all these watches one day. And now I have all those watches.
Correct. Goddamn.
That's fine.
That's amazing.
So now what do you have on right now? Is that the original Pepsi?
It's not the first one. So this is
Reference number.
the reference number.
No, that's vintage.
It is vintage.
That's vintage.
This is the 16750.
Polished, unpolished?
Oh, it's not polished.
No, unpolished.
It's unpolished.
Because let's explain to people who don't know, when it's polished, it kind of damages it.
When it
I
goes,
wouldn't say damage, but you get more
definitely decrease the value.
with the original case.
like if you don't touch a vintage one, it's cool. Newer watches, if you get it polished by somebody that's good, it's not so
y'all
much.
confusing me. All right, so now you get it, because that was my very next question. So you get a vintage watch. It's dirty. You don't polish it. How do you clean it?
So you can get it cleaned, but cleaning is different from polishing.
Okay, what's the difference?
So with polishing, you're removing metal, essentially, right? So even if it has scratches and you polish it, you're kind of buffing out those scratches.
So you're taking the gold out.
Yeah, you're taking part of the material out.
Oh.
So with vintage, if you have a great dealer, good relationship, you're paying for condition and rarity. This particular model I purchased because I like to collect the vintage pieces that I grew up seeing. So this is an 86. A lot of people go for the 167.5. That's like the one that they want. 16750 is the one that I saw growing up. I'm an 87 baby.
And what year?
This one's 1986.
Is that one of your Grail watches? Do you always want it?
So the funny thing with Grail, I always wanted it, but the thing with when you get the Grail, there's another Grail.
It don't stop.
It never stops.
It's
Now
crazy.
that's the difference between you. You have vintage watches, right?
Yes, and later on when you bring them out, I'm gonna show you what you just asked them to reconfirm your question on like the difference between cleaning and buffing. When you look at this watch, you're gonna say, it's fucking Gumbo. Like the inside of the watch is stained. When he looks at it, he's gonna love it because it's just natural. It's so like
it's some Rolex get a patina, like they put in their safe, and it gets a different tint to it.
I'm glad you said that because if you were to look at the looms on this watch,
It's got a patina. You got a patina, right?
Patina. So
And
the
that-
looms
and
are
it's
usually
worth more if it's got a
the
patina on
looms
it.
originally were white, but now they're kind of like they look
See
like.
why I called them
it's
nerds
like
in the
coffee
beginning?
stain.
I know none of this shit. I'm sitting here learning. I'm supposed to be
So
teaching
now
you.
instead of it being like white, it's like a creamer, like you said.
Yeah, it's like
a
cream.
And it
Yeah, it's
goes
almost
up in
like
value.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Crazy.
people pay top dollar for little subtle changes that happen kind of like organically.
Because I remember hearing a story, I think it was John Mayer, I'm almost positive it was John Mayer, of him suing a company that he bought a vintage watch from. But when he went to get it checked out, some of the parts weren't
Frankenstein.
It was Frankenstein,
Wow.
but
Yeah,
then he
scumbags.
eventually, I believe it was John Mayer. I believe I heard the story. So eventually, he found out that sometimes all vintage have separate pieces. That's why the Paul Newmans are so, is because everything with the Paul Newmans most of the time is the original. So how do you deal with something like that when you get a vintage piece and you look and you go to take it to somebody, did somebody say this dial or this is not original, everything else is?
Well, you know, like he was just saying, Spiff was just saying, this is a scumbag industry that we're in.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right.
You know, and I didn't want to say it, N.O.R.E, but for some reason when I'm around N.O.R.E, not that I lie, but he makes you tell the truth more.
Right.
I'm not going to say any names, okay? So,
Jeweler names, you mean?
yeah, N.O.R.E introduced me to a watch guy down here in Miami because he made me move here. So I said, okay, I went to see the guy, and he's like, damn, you got a collection, right?
Right.
He's like, yo, you N.O.R.E brother, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm like, you know, I talk big watch talk.
Yeah.
Right.
So I say, what do you mean? And he said, yo, bro, come here. And he said, yo, something ain't right. And I said, what?
Wow.
I can bet my life. And he said, no, it's not your life. It's the person's life that sold it to you.
Wow.
And it was aftermarket.
Wow.
I was just being so overzealous and thirsty at the time.
Was it vintage? Was it vintage?
Yes.
Okay.
And when I show you, you're gonna laugh because it's so right there in front of your face.
Right.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like when you look, you could be like, oh snap. Like,
Right.
you know, like the ruby was bigger than what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be inside of a case, and it was just a ruby.
Gotcha.
So he's like, yo, look, this is a dead giveaway. So when I went back to the person, I'm like, yo, because I don't, you know, like I'm a sporadic purchaser.
I think most of us are.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you know, we
don't go
see it, we
bad,
like it, we buy it, right? So I think that I was just so thirsty for the watch at the time.
You didn't
that
ask
I
him
didn't
if it
even
was
look.
original.
No, I didn't. Why should I?
Right.
I don't wear, like, we don't do aftermarket. So, you know, I brought it.
Right.
And then when I went back and I'm like, yo, you sold me this watch. He's like, no, he sold you that watch. Okay. Yo, Spiff, you sold me this watch. No, he sold you that watch. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I only buy watches from you guys, right?
Right.
So Spiff knows you know, we have a long relationship, 20-something years with you. He's like, yo, come here. Guess what? Because you're my brother. I know you so long. Just give me the watch. I'll buy it. Don't worry about it. How much you pay for the watch? I'm like, yo, 80-something. He's like, no way. He sold it to me.
Because, you know, coming from the entertainment side, we never really knew about bust downs, not being factory. We didn't know. We didn't know that.
We would have never
know
known
that.
this, you know, then.
Here's the
Ivy
biggest-
and Co, by the way.
Here's the biggest thing is, you know, I hang out with a lot of watch jewelers. And, you know, one of my favorite websites is Fake Watch Busters.
Yes.
Like,
I love them.
We
Watch Busters, what's up?
Yeah,
I at y'all. Every time I post, I at y'all because
Yo, that's crazy.
and they repost me. Look, they repost me, and I love it.
We've all
You know,
been on there, but for the good reason.
Yeah, for the good reason.
Listen, when I purchase a new joint, I always tag them just in case. Because I tag. By the way, I have all the confidence in the world because I've always for now, I'm in the actual. What?
You buying retail?
No, oh, okay. I'm in the actual store.
Yeah.
I'm in the actual store. So, but I always.
That's
I
now
always tag them.
the next. Let's not get
be clear.
confused. Now he's AD.
Yes.
AD
master.
connected.
Yes,
N.O.R.E.
yes, yes.
Before I hit N.O.R.E, like, yo, we got to plug for the. Oh no, I think we can. You
Nah,
in?
you
They
know
call
what it
you
is?
now.
I'm gonna tell you something. He's not here, but I'm gonna big him up. Alex Todd told me this a
Respect.
while ago.
Yes,
Alex Todd said,
Alex Todd.
he said you
The
one of
legend.
the.
I speak to him at least once a week, by the way. Sorry.
That's my brother. He said to me, "You're one of the coolest people on the planet," and fortunately enough, you're dealing with a lot of uncool people.
Yeah.
So just go spend some time with the AD. I learned how to drink coffee.
Yeah.
There we go.
I learned how to drink coffee. Like, I was never. Anybody who knows me never see me drink a fucking coffee. But now I'm out Starbucks. I'm Dunkin' Donuts in it up. I'm doing other expensive coffee in Wynwood. I'm just look whatever. Johnny Walker. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Happy Van Winkle. Let's go. Like, you know what I mean? So, but it's honest. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, go sees these same ADs that's not like cool people. And you're sitting down having coffee with them.
It means the world to them.
And then their other customers is looking and it's like, yo, man.
The good ADs, they're scumbag ADs too.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember my friend Scott Storch, she kept telling me, Scott Storch kept saying, man, hook me up with the Patek Connect. Hook me up with the Patek Connect. And I was like, Scott, there's no Patek Connect. There actually isn't. And you can't, there's no secondhand Patek Connect. Like, I can't get hooked up and hook it up to you. And he said it so so much until I actually got the Patek. That's a fact. Now I want to call him like, yo, you wished me right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but we do it. All right, now. I know we spoke about it lightly, but can you automatically look at the room and notice a fake watch immediately?
Yes,
absolutely.
I mean,
we do have it.
Okay, put me on. Put me on.
It's hard. It's hard.
It depends.
It's hard.
Come on.
Listen, there's some jewelers. They gotta crack it open to see the movement inside to know if it's real or not.
The jewelers,
the jewelers,
collectors.
No. But if the jeweler gotta crack it, the collector's not gonna know.
We can look at the bottom. Let's say, I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? We can look at the bottom. This is the sand. Richard Mille, 1103, right? Okay, whatever. So we can look at the bottom, him and I, and him, and you too, because I'm gonna teach you. Okay. And just this little dot right here, where it says 6 o'clock at, right? They might not have the dot there.
It's not there, yeah.
You get me?
But there's super clones.
So
don't get it twisted. Okay. There's super clones that are fooling people.
I know about the super clones. So
they're fooling people.
It varies. You know, there's definitely. I've been in situations where I've seen a friend with like an AP, and I'm like, let me see that.
But once you touch it, you know.
Hit my hand, I was like,
okay. There's a but that's a different. But that's a difference. You got to touch it. Once you touch it, but I'm saying if you see it, you might be like,
it depends.
But if you feel that metal feels like a theory,
the minute you hold it, you're gonna know.
But like you said, what do you call them?
The movement?
No, the super clone.
Yeah, the super clone. Yes, disrespectful.
Like you have people
scary.
trying to come sell you watches, like, yo, bro, I got it. And I'm like, yo, bro, it's not right. And he's like, yo, and he's on the phone FaceTiming me. Yo, bro, the watch ain't right, bro. What are you talking about? Go take it to my guy. Yo, you were right.
Look at what happened with that one theory with Lil Baby. Not to throw on theories. That was a big theory.
But
you're right.
The anniversary piece.
That was a $400,000 theory,
Wait.
But that wasn't a super clone.
Quavo was the ruby one, right?
Yeah, Quavo was an aftermarket.
Not
Baby.
Little Baby.
But his shit was straight fake.
It was straight
from
fake.
Gabe, right? It was from Gabe.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a super clone.
FaceTime Gabe right now?
If you've seen it, and you've seen the original 40th anniversary piece, you knew immediately. Because people identified
but that was because he showed the picture. So if somebody would have seen it from far,
like, yo,
if he didn't post that, if he didn't post that, fake Watchbusters caught it.
Yeah,
they caught it.
Well, everybody caught it.
No,
and I hate it had to be Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby.
No,
but he got his bread back in some free rings.
He got some rings.
I hate it had to be him, like you said, but we get caught up in the hype sometimes.
Yes,
because we be so, like I said, overzealous, and we might want it, and it's not that deep. Like. This man, he's learned patience, like in this industry, in this watch industry, because, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get in, man. And I don't care what I gotta do, Gumbo. I'm gonna get in.
But let me ask you, what do you see is the easiest watches to duplicate?
It's the Rolexes.
Rolex?
I think it's a sub.
I think it's the rich.
I think it's a Submariner.
Because you know why? You know why the thing with the
but the Chinese got it to a science with that Submariner.
It's
scary. I would agree with Spiff. It's the Rolex, just because Rolex makes so many. Rolex makes more watches than anybody. They make 1.2 to 1.3 million watches a year.
How many Audemars make?
They got the
Audemars
like
40,000.
40,000.
Patek is 60,000.
But that's what Baby posted too. He's like, that's why I need an AD Connect. I don't want to deal with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
No, you might have.
I try not to deal with the great market, man. The great market is great to me.
But the thing I'll say is, if you are going to get into vintage, if you are going to buy pre-owned,
you need somebody to guide you in that world.
Yeah, exactly. And I always tell people.
Man name y'all interviewed him, Mike.
Mike Nouveau. Yeah, Mike Nouveau is a friend of mine. He's a good dude. But, similar to him, I always tell people you buy the dealer, right? So at the very least, what you want is, should anything go right, you're working with someone. Should anything go wrong, you're working with someone who's going to make it right. So if they discover that what they sold you isn't what it is,
they're going to buy it back.
The people that I work with, they're going to be like, I'll take care of it.
All the time.
We either get you your money back or we'll find you the right piece.
Yeah.
Right? And so far, I've been lucky. I haven't had that issue. But
Thank God.
You want people who stand on their name.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what was your, not to cut you off, what was your first watch?
Shoot, my first watch.
Yeah, your
like
first
ever.
watch. Yeah, ever. So
mean-
you're saying your first watch ever was a Rolex?
Yes.
Ever. Little kid, no Seiko watches, no.
I don't know. I had the Casio with
Okay,
the
that's what I'm talking
with
about.
the joint on it.
You're saying your first good watch
Yeah,
was the
like when I got a piece of change.
My first watch ever was like a McDonald's watch as a
Gotcha.
kid. You know, my grandfather had watches. He was a collector, and I idolized him. And my first good watch was vintage. I bought a vintage Omega Seamaster 1964, and I bought it because it reminded me of a watch my grandfather had.
That's it. It's always
And that's not
something
the moon watch.
Not the Speedmaster.
Okay,
Speedmaster.
Speedmaster. Okay.
Yeah. So this one was just a dress watch. It was a gold watch on a leather strap, and I still have it. Sunburst style. It's a beautiful timepiece from the '60s. Still one of my most accurate watches.
I want to get the world time one they got.
Yeah.
That shows the
Oh,
it shows
yeah.
it shows the
Omega World Cup?
Yeah.
I didn't know
The Omega has a new have a brand
It
new one.
shows, it
Green
shows
is
the
fire.
map.
Fire.
Like, and it looks 3D. It's fire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're gonna show the picture right now.
You know, it's
And that's not the moon watch.
you know,
no,
no,
it's not the moon
you know, it's like if you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we'll like them.
Right.
And they're
Right.
not, you know, too
like
expensive.
I got the collab they did with Swatch, the Swatch Moon. I got one
Yeah.
for fun.
I have a
you know what I'm saying?
Speedmaster too. I have a vintage Speedmaster
Yeah, I have
from
it. I have the blue
'96.
and white one. Sky.
Fire. I bought the gray one and I changed the strap up. You know what I'm saying? Cool shit.
Oh man.
You with the watch nerds?
Yo, so listen. So now you have a story that I just absolutely love. You and your partner, we came, sat down, we had dinner.
Yep.
And you guys, my favorite, which I don't own. My favorite watch person.
Okay.
I don't even want to say watchmaker or watch whatever. The guy FP Journe.
Yes.
He's a legend.
He listen, FP Journe, in case y'all don't know, he's a French guy, right? He's a Frenchman?
He's Swiss.
He's Swiss? Okay.
He's Swiss,
Okay.
but he has a restaurant in Geneva where they serve French cuisine.
They serve French cuisine. Okay, so let me just break it down.
Swiss speak French, so they're kind of like they're simpatico.
So let me break it down for you guys. He's known to not sell a watch unless he knows you.
That's a fact.
That in itself is like the fly. Because, by the way, just think about it. Just think about it. After a while, you're gonna want to try to make some money. Like after a while, like right. He does not care. He does. So you can add. He's a raging alcoholic. That's from what I hear. From what I hear. Another thing, it's a plus for me.
He has his own wine.
He has his own wine.
He has his own wine.
So it's known that you can't get FP Journe. By the way, Kevin N.O.R.E.
Yes.
tells this amazing story of how he hung out with FP Journe for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then he still was like, I'm gonna think about it. And then he finally got it. But once you get in there, you're in.
Yes.
You're in.
I want the Elegant. Is it the Elegant?
Elegant, yeah. It's a fire piece.
But to me, I want you to talk about your experience. To me, that's like I don't want to compare him to Picasso, but it is. It's like
he's an artist.
And didn't he also say that once he dies, he doesn't want no replicas of his watches. So those watches will essentially, if you have an FP Journe that he made for you, especially a piece unique, it will go through the roof. We don't want him man to die.
No, it
So
will.
you're
It will.
saying that the business is over when he's done.
Well, this is how I interpret it, and you break it down for me. What he's saying is, I think he makes like 900, right?
It's around, give or take, about 900 pieces.
900 a year. So those 900 pieces is exclusive, whether they 90 grand or 900 grand or 9 grand, right? Whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're exclusive pieces. So when these pieces, if he passed away, these pieces will become exclusive. You understand what I'm saying? And he doesn't want people to, even the watchmakers that know how to make it, he doesn't want them to repeat it. He wants them to retire.
That's fine.
I heard he even gave all of his staff a special FP Journe.
It's crazy.
Okay, yeah, I'm asking you a question to answer now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Francois Paul Journe is a mad scientist. He's like, some of my friends call him like the Dr. Dre of watching. Which is a huge title.
When you want.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he designs his watches before he creates the movement, but because he has actual watchmaking.
So is Rich admitted to P. Diddy?
I'm not going to say that.
Dude, you gotta
because I want to reach that middle one day.
I just played it. Wrong joke, wrong time. more time. Different shows.
Different show. But he's a serious artist, and you know, he plays by his own rules. He always has. He makes magnificent watches. As a matter of fact, he designs the watch before he creates the movement for the watch, and it's very competitive. You know, they have to know you before they allocate you a watch. So, you know, if you can get to know him, fantastic. I think most people get to know his salespeople, and they have a handful of showrooms globally. They do have one in Miami here. But even when you're allocated a watch, you don't really know what watch it is initially. Like, they allocate you the movement.
Yeah, you buy the movement.
You buy the movement.
So it could be a $9,000 watch, or it could be a $50,000.
There's no $9,000 FP Journes. Unfortunately, I wish there was.
My bad.
You don't gotta say my bad. I wish there was. I would have one today.
What's the Elegante's retail price?
Elegante retails, I think it's still in the 20,000s
20
at retail, if
and
you
then
could get
gray
it. But
market is
secondary
60.
market's about 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that watch is fire because it's
We're gonna pull the watch up on
It's
it.
a quartz movement.
It's a quartz movement, right? But when
So
you
that's
take
battery. For people that don't know, when they say quartz, that means battery operated.
so when you take the watch off, it stops, and then when you put it back on your wrist, it adjusts the time.
It adjusts the time
spins
automatically.
Just automatically.
The crazy
for
thing,
like 10 years or some shit.
The crazy thing is they've been making the Elegant now for maybe 7 or 8 years, and not one has returned for servicing yet.
That's crazy.
Not
Watch
for
it
a
so
battery
far.
change,
when
at
you
least.
look at it, it goes all by itself and sets
It's
itself.
a crazy
so
timepiece.
It's so fire. I want
And
that.
but he's a brilliant watchmaker. Got his start at Cartier. We were talking about the mono pusher, which I was like, yo, you need to get that. That was the original mono pusher that came out. He worked on, so that's based on a movement that he built.
And how many years has he been making watches for?
I mean, since he was a kid,
Like Gerald
teenager.
Genta era?
damn.
Gerald Genta is my favorite watch.
So FP Journe
maker.
started in the 90s.
Okay.
But he got to start working for like his I think it was his grandfather's uncle was a watchmaker and a watch repair. He had a watch repair place in Paris, and he started working with him. That's how he kind of learned the business, and he went somewhere else with it. But you know, yeah, we hung out with him in Geneva recently. We were out there shooting some stuff, and
Had drinks.
yeah, we went to his restaurant.
Okay.
And the guy who runs the restaurant, shout out to Pascal, comes out and he's like, the king is coming. I'm like, yo, can we get a picture? He's like, let him have a couple of drinks. But we managed to get the picture. And what you said is true. Yes. So for the restaurant, the chef and the managers of the restaurant, they have a unique Elegante. It's a red dial, and on the dial it says Le Restaurant.
Gotcha.
Wow.
And it's like you can't buy that, at least not yet. There's rumors that it might become available for certain collectors that frequent the restaurant, but it's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Let me switch from the subject just a little bit. Watch collecting has become one of my favorite hobbies to do.
It's the best.
And I'm going to tell you why.
You know, that was my question. I was going to say why.
I'm going to tell you why. It's the loyalty that comes with watch collecting. Like, if you sit around and your AD or the guy from Patek, you tell the guy, yo, listen, my anniversary is coming up. I would like a piece for this. I would like this piece. And then you sit around and you wait and you develop a relationship. It's like a loyalty meets loyalty thing. You know what I mean? Because it's just like just now, like, you know, Bruce Wayne came out, and I just wanted to floss. That's not on my list. You know what I'm saying? That's not on my list. I got big boys on my list. But
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
do.
you know what?
You do.
I'm going to where the fuck was I going? I was going to Mafia
Italy,
Coast.
right?
Yeah, Mafia Coast. And I was like, I need to watch the swim in. You know, Bruce Wayne. There's Rolexes you can swim in.
Absolutely.
Pateks don't bring a Patek near.
Don't do it.
Near your shower.
They say,
Don't brush your teeth with a Patek on. You know what I'm saying? But so I hit my people and I was like, yo, I really want this. And they pushed me to the front of the order. But what I'm trying to say to you, it's a loyalty thing. Like, I love that. So what do you feel about that when you collected watches, and especially collecting this direct through the AD?
it's definitely a relationship.
Right.
Are you direct with the AD now? Too?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but you know, I'm humble. So, you know, they call me first.
Right.
You like this? You want this? No, thank you. And then they call me back and they say, well, you know, Mr. Gumbo, can we ask you a question? Well, you know, what is it? Like, what can we get you? And I say, hold on, I'm gonna send you a video so you can stop bothering me.
Let me tell you something
with this stuff.
That's the best question the AD can ask you. If an AD asks you, what can we do for you? They love you.
Right.
I mean, it's, you know, I don't know how many people, you don't gotta pay.
I don't know how many people have been to the AP house.
I've been in meatpacking.
Yeah, no. This one is in
Miami.
LA.
I haven't been there yet.
You know, you gotta, Kevin Hart. You know,
Kevin Hart. But, he had his birthday party there.
I think I had the white ceramic on at the time. I do own the black ceramic. I do own the open work rolls and the stainless steel.
It's a good one.
I wasn't able to acquire the Smurf yet, the blue one.
The Rolex Smurf?
No, the AP Smurf.
The
ceramic.
That's a crazy one.
Okay. You know they call it the Smurf.
Yeah, I call it the Smurf. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the big
I think
Smurf.
that's appropriate.
Yeah. So,
but that's legendary. You don't got to pay.
I want it, but
Grail.
That's like having a unicorn, right? But I do catch a couple of fairies every now and then, so I can't be mad.
But that relationship you built with the AD, they know you're not flipping watches. They know they're gonna give it to you.
I'm be honest with you. I wish life was like collecting watches.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Just think about it. Apart from
you
think about it. I literally can't cheat on my ADs.
No.
Like, I literally can't.
So coming up on the elevator, me and Mr. D is like, yo, we just look at each other and say the same thing. Yo, why is not everybody like this in life? You can't say why.
It's
the relationship
great,
and the character that you build.
Yes.
And it's like me, no disrespect, but I'm like a character.
Right.
So when I go places, I'm a little bit more animated.
Right.
Like, Sonny D, like, don't go too hard.
Right.
Just chill out. Look, calmate. So when I go to these places, and I know that I can acquire because I know the language to speak when I go inside the store. And I'm like, and they looking and they're like, of course they stereotype us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
No disrespect, but we are who we are. So they say, and I'm just like, no, I'm just looking. And they're like, well, what do you have? Oh, everything.
Yeah.
That a man could desire.
Did you go on there? What did you have on?
I think I called it my G-Shock. I had on the red RM.
He called it the G-Shock.
It's rubber, so I call it a G-Shock. This is my G-Shock right now.
Yeah.
I just bang it up, But, like N.O.R.E said, how do I feel about it? I feel like exactly like he said. Why couldn't life be like the relationships that we have with these ADs?
Word.
Because you know why? We don't want to put the time and the work and the effort in for it.
It's true.
But when you truly want something, like we are, we are watch whores, y'all. We are not watch nerds. Watch whores. This shit is crazy. Like if you don't buy a watch in a month, like you start losing it. Like I know N.O.R.E cannot go a month without buying a watch.
Oh man, it's wild.
On IG, in your bed on IG, just like, shit, looking at watches.
Everywhere. While you working out, shit is crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, I love it. It's a great disease to have.
It is.
Because it's generational wealth.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. And financial freedom.
100%.
For our children and their kids. Because look what you said, your granddad and, we emulate what we love. And that's our family and our parents and, so.
That kinship.
I tell you, the people, my accountants that I work with a couple of them, but they went from one of them telling me, hey man, I think you need to slow down. To, can you hook me up?
Exactly.
Can you hook me up retail? Because they thinking I'm going out there, just think about it. Like this is in the market, 80 grand.
Yeah.
But on 80 retail.
Oh, okay.
Retail.
Just
80 retail. No.
Yeah.
On the market it's 250,000. 250, some places 300,000.
250
So
flat
just think
out.
about that. You can't even flip that in real estate.
You can't even do that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you can't even do that in real estate.
So, when people ask me, did I want to deal with crypto? And I'm like, nah. They're like, yo, this guy's a weirdo. And I'm like, no, my watches are my crypto.
But you love it because you can feel it. It's tangible. You can put it on.
And then
it's not in a
like I said,
digital
we'll
wallet.
get to that, but you'll see why I am how I am. I'm very meticulous when it comes to my shit.
Yeah.
So I treat them real.
The box.
Yeah, I treat them real.
They're special.
Yes. Some people pop it different. Some people.
Yeah. See, you could buy a piece of art, right? And then you got to actually have that person come to your spot to see your art.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't got to do that with watches. You
can take it to the person.
You bring it to Bali if you want to go to Bali.
100%.
You want. So, oh man.
You know what? You know what watch a friend of mine had back in the 80s? It was a Hubenya. It was like a gold, like hustler watch. I gotta show you it. It looks legendary, but it was like the D-boys in the 80s. That's what it was rocking.
This is a watch company I want to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Journe wears it all the time.
He's a serious collector.
You lease?
Oh, you lease N.O.R.E?
That's an ugly ass watch, man. I'm gonna be honest.
So they make. Hold on. Let me. So I
What's the watch brand?
Ulysse Nardin.
Ulysse Nardin.
Yes.
They got a crazy watch.
Ulysse Nardin. I actually visited the manufacturer back in September last year.
Or is it that Journe be wearing the ugly ones?
Maybe.
He has an eclectic taste.
Okay, no, I'm keeping it real. I don't want to be.
I like some of them ugly ones.
Yeah.
There was one that's got like a triangle spinning.
You think about the Freak? It's called the Freak.
They got one called the Freak.
Like he likes what's the company you like?
Aventi.
Oh, okay.
It's a new watch. They're fairly new, but they do a whole.
So you have with
I have the white one.
What you talking about with Journe? There's a trend which, funny enough, started with Ulysse Nardin and the Freak for more what they call like avant-garde independent watchmaking. And Journe is all over that because, listen, he's the legend, right? My man started in the 90s with it. After you get all the Rolexes and the APs and the Pateks, what else is there? Now you got to have the stuff that nobody has.
That's why I want FP Jones.
It's a whole nother world.
They came in with a full sapphire blue, sapphire white.
Ulysse Nardin doesn't
not Ulysse.
Oh, who?
Aventi. They're fairly new, but they.
I'm somewhat familiar with them.
Yeah, Kevin O'Leary.
He has one. I think he got.
Well, my guy, Watch Eric. He's not here, right?
Okay. Well, my guy,
he hates him.
my guy Nick Bundy and Ivy and Co.
That's a pretty ass watch.
This is please, man, because this is so heavy and everybody's. They took my social media down after I got married because N.O.R.E came and performed at the wedding. So this thing is retarded, man. Ivy and Co.
What I love,
you know what I like about this?
Miami, New York.
Because all bust downs pretty much look the same.
Yeah, that's not the same.
This doesn't look the same.
They crisscross the diamonds.
Nah, their bracelet is unique.
Damn, they're flawless. It's just impeccable.
Their bracelet's unique.
And I got a fat wrist, so it got a thick bracelet on it.
I love the open back. Most people like.
Most people don't have open backs.
Open backs. Yeah,
that's what I love about Ivy and Co.
Like I was telling you, this is like our generation. You know, Jacob's jeweler. You know what I'm saying? They coming in
exactly, and they coming in and they doing the right thing. Rest in peace, my brother Takeoff.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, introduced me to
white gloves, man.
Oh, we gonna get that.
We gonna bring us some watches.
Yeah.
My brother Takeoff introduced me to Ivy. Yeah. And he had passed.
It's an awesome piece. I mean, I was looking at it earlier.
And the quality's crazy.
The quality is retarded.
You can feel it.
I see Floyd with one on.
Yeah.
The frame of the watch, like the case design, they did an amazing job. You know what I'm saying?
And what kind of movement is it?
What kind of movement is the Bundy?
It's in-house movement.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an automatic movement. You can see they have their logo on the rotor.
Yeah,
this thing is
in diamonds. It's fire.
I know it took half of my leg off to pay for it. So.
How you could tell it's an automatic movement?
So automatics, you're gonna see the rotor in the back. Sometimes the rotor can come in different sizes, but whenever you see that rotor, that thing that spins, that's how you know it's an automatic. So with mechanical watches, you have essentially two types of watches. You have a manual wound and you have automatic. Automatic has a rotor. So what that means is as you
wear, is usually calendars, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
So with the automatic, what that is that rotor has some weight to it. So as you walk around, you do things, it spins, and that spin,
it keeps it going while you have it on.
The mainspring, because a watch, the heartbeat of the watch is the mainspring. So it's a coil that essentially tightens up, and then as you wear it, it tells time by loosening. So with the automatic, it's constantly tightening the coil.
So I have a question for you, not to cut you off.
Please.
Your best watch, like that you don't have that you want.
Is this Grail?
Grail?
His Grail?
Yeah.
The Grail piece? I know mine.
It is an
Because we all have one.
Yeah, it's an FP Journe resonance.
That's
it's
nice.
a dual time piece. It looks like 2 parking meters on the dial, but with the resonance, what it does
N.O.R.E?
It has.
What's your?
I want him to finish because I think.
Oh, now I was just gonna say it has essentially has two crowns. It's two movements in one.
It's got a glove
Almost.
on 4
But
fingers.
what it does is the movement
show me that.
makes a sound, and it's encapsulated in the case.
Wait a minute, hold on. I know about this one.
So
It's a tourbillon.
It's not a tourbillon, but they do a tourbillon.
you.
They have a tourbillon version.
Okay.
But it regulates the accuracy. So the sound reverberates in the case. That's why they call it resonance. And
Got
it
it.
makes sure that both times are accurate.
Got you.
And it's wild concept.
That's fine. And how much is that watch?
I mean, a gray market, I think right now is about $250.
That ain't bad.
My Grail watch is Vacheron Constantine Perpetual Calendar Skeleton.
The overseas.
Oh, the one they
amazing
just dropped, the rose
timepiece.
gold one?
Even the one.
Offer me that one.
Yeah, nice.
Tourbillon, skeleton, rose
Not the
gold
tourbillon one.
Okay.
That's another
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
But the we were talking about movements. The manual wound, it's manual. So you literally have to take the crown and you got to turn it every morning, every day. Well, depending on how.
No, that's the one he's talking about.
We see-
But it's not the perpetual calendar. That's the overseas.
That's the overseas, but it's a tourbillon.
They got one that's skeleton
Yeah.
with the
skeleton.
perpetual calendar
Yeah,
that tells
yeah,
the month,
yeah.
year, week,
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah, and they got
And the day. You
got that one?
No. I got the overseas.
You do have a
tourbillon.
perpetual, though.
Yeah, I got a perpetual.
big
Yes,
boy
yes,
for-
yeah.
I like that Vacheron. Is it the 222?
Oh,
you got
it's
the
a beautiful
222.
watch. He has that.
I got the two.
Yeah, you got the 222.
That's a great. That is.
That was my Grail in Vacheron. But
That
to
is a
answer
Grail
your question,
piece.
my Grail, my top watch. If I could get right now one watch, it would be the UAE,
Oh, the Royal Oak.
the Royal Oak.
Perpetual.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. Because
And yours is the
and you're
Smurf.
only gonna see that in Dubai.
You said.
No,
Yeah,
really?
that's it. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that would be mine.
Patek.
But here, you want to bust out? You want to pause? you want to bring some pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No. Let Gumbo
right.
go first. One at a time.
Love,
The green
everybody.
Rolex
Relax.
box.
The box.
He's got it.
Bring the box.
The box.
The caja.
I gotta say, for me, this is a real treat. Like, I'm around some legends, and it's
No,
it's a-
man, stop, man.
I'm serious.
The White Glove Boys.
It's a
Yo,
beautiful,
yo,
White Glove
come on,
Boys is
White
crazy. It's a beautiful thing for me to be around collectors who are serious and passionate about this that look like me.
Right.
So
Thank you.
this is a privilege.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that's the
I
beautiful-
appreciate this.
All right, so we're
privilege having you
gonna start
here.
off. I don't want to.
Okay.
So hold on, can we? Because every first of all, everyone can't get this box.
Hold on,
Stay up here.
Wipe the top of that box.
He knew he was being disrespectful. He knew it.
Take them fingerprints out.
That's not a box everybody can get.
Tell us
That
about the
box
box.
is made by
All right,
Rolex.
so the box.
That's not
How
from the
you got
Jew.
that box?
So the box, like N.O.R.E. said, you know, when you got these relationships, you know, that's organic
Right.
with these ADs, they tend to give you gifts, you know, when you come at, you know,
Okay.
a time where they know it's something special for you. So I had just got married. So they're like, oh, I went in and I got the ombre. And they're like, we have a gift for you.
Now the ombre is that the presidential with the diamonds in it, right?
Yes.
The factory though.
Yes.
Okay.
We only do factory.
Big boy talk.
So they gave me this, and then they gave me a tie as well.
It comes with a key?
tie. Yes,
Fire.
a Rolex key, and then they had a tie as well with it that they gifted me. But
So if you lose the key, what happened? I'm just asking.
I don't know.
You never locked it though, right?
So I want to start off, y'all, because I said like I just want to reiterate on. I want to take a little piece of all of us out of this, you know.
Exchange.
Watch horse thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the watch horse.
That's
Oh,
why
that's
I want to
another
start. I
joint.
want to start with this first.
Okay.
Because this guy showed me so much
Crazy. Frosted.
ample love and just respect as a person because I was upset at this guy. And I'm like, yo, bro.
That's Avi and Co?
That's Avi and Co again.
The new joint.
I'm like, yo, bro,
Same
why
box.
you like you don't want to sell me nothing? Like, you know, we get offended. He's like, yo, bro, it ain't even like that.
He really had no
I'm
pieces
like,
for
bro,
you?
I sell potato chips like legally. You know, I'm in
Yeah.
a legal market.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in all type of cookie stores, Thailand, Hawaii. I'm everywhere. And I'm saying, bro, what's going on? And Nick is laughing at me. He like, yo, chill, Gumbo. I'm like, nah, chill. I'm about to go upside your man head. He don't want to take my money. He said, yo, I said, bro, I got vape pens. I got everything. Ceviche Gumbo. I got all types of stuff. So, longer story short, because I'm long with it, I apologize. I acquired to do business with them, right?
Yeah.
And it was just something about this watch that it reminded me of, like, just like you said, a frosty something.
So this is frosted.
That's frosted.
That's frosted.
Rose.
That's bust down.
And that's bust down.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like this. I'm not gonna lie.
when I got this watch and I saw that watch, I'm like, my wife is gonna be mad at me. She can't get a couple of Hermes bags. So I wanted to start with this one.
And what's the retail on this? This is what the people want to know. $200
That's
for this job?
the frosted.
That's the frosted. So that's like if I want to go throw the I'm about to go to my man James Wet and Rap Snacks. I'm gonna throw that on with the with the tuck. Good tuck, good red bottom.
Hell yeah. Let me see that.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And then of course I want to go here because this is the big boy bazooka.
That's what it's called. That's the nickname.
No, what's this name? What you call this? That's the Ivy & Co. The main one.
What you call it, the bazooka?
I call it the bazooka Brazi. And pass him around. Now we're gonna go to the box. We're gonna go to the box.
Okay.
The box is crazy.
The box.
Camera one, camera two. Which
Camera
one?
one, camera two. Where you wanna go? Right here. All right. We're gonna go to the box, and I'm gonna let this connoisseur, because I had a little brain fart. And I'm like, yo, what do you call this again? He's like, relax.
Off top, say that's the Nicolas Cage and that's
Yes.
the Eye of the Tiger.
Yes.
And that's the Pearl. No, that's not the Pearl Master. That's the Yacht Master.
Yacht Master.
Factory.
That's factory. That I think me and LeBron have that one.
Okay.
Factory.
So I got that for my wedding. You talking about this one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what you
the
wore
Tutti
already, I
Frutti,
believe.
they call
Yeah.
it.
No, the one before it.
With the pave.
We were talking about
You're talking about the pave. Yeah.
I'm talking about the pave.
Yeah.
The pave
And that's
is-
the one you wore already.
Yeah, that's
Precious stones. We love those colorful stones.
this
I thought you
is
wore that one.
No.
Oh, okay.
this is a crazy collection.
Okay.
So which
Like-
one you like?
Well, by the way, my favorite is that Vacheron Constantine right there.
I only
Rose.
got this watch
VC
by
in the
way,
house.
because of N.O.R.E.
Respect.
I love
N.O.R.E.
Vacheron
said,
Constantine.
Gumbo, I want to ask you a question. I said, what's up?
Legendary.
He said, what watch you know, right, that you could walk in a room that I can guarantee nobody got on? And I'm looking at
I damn
I'm
sure
like, yo,
said that.
relax, bro. What watch you talking about? So I can go get it. He like, VC. And I'm like, what
With the blue
VC?
dial.
Look, hold on,
damn
look.
sure said that.
Because,
Blue dial,
they
different.
specialize in a blue dial.
It's the boutique exclusive.
So it's the boutique exclusive. So if you know, you know. So N.O.R.E. said, no, Gumbo, no disrespect. You got a lot of pieces, but you need that VC. So I
Need
went and I
that
got a
VC.
VC.
And
for
I
my
love
brother.
the VC because it's almost like 3 watches in one because they give you 3 different
Yeah,
bands.
I was about to say that.
You can throw the rubber joint on.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can throw
Oh,
the
yeah.
leather on when you're in
Oh,
a
yeah, I
suit.
forgot that
You know what I'm
part.
You
saying?
throw the band on. But and then
We got
You got the new GMT.
I got the new GMT. And
he leaves
I'm
the
sorry,
plastic on.
I told you I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
he hasn't even worn that, but he hasn't
This
even
is unworn.
He hasn't worn. That's real unworn.
It's just an appetizer. I didn't want to go too crazy, Sonny D.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
And then this is the ombre that N.O.R.E. likes.
Yeah,
Look,
it's a
stick
Beautiful,
is still
beautiful
on.
watch.
I seen
You
the
know,
ombre. I didn't see it. With,
And I don't like to really like do that because people get in trouble and they say, "Why do you do that?" And you
But you're a collector.
I'm a collector.
But I thought the
I'm
ombre
not a
was rose
seller.
gold. This is rose gold.
That's yellow gold.
Oh, this is yellow gold. Okay.
You know, everything factory.
You know
Like
which
I
one?
say,
What's
factory.
the new rose with the gray dial? I love that Prezi.
Oh, the Oscar.
Yeah,
They call it
I
the
got
Oscar
a rose
because they
with the
permitted
gray
Oscars.
dial.
The Oscar.
So the crazy thing about this, real quick, because this is the ombre, but it's a green dial, just
Yes.
so people know, every green dial Rolex is an anniversary dial. And
like the olive rose
Yes.
anniversary dial.
any green
Any
dial,
green dial.
any
Like-
green
like the
dial
olive, like
Rolex
you
is
said.
an
Any green.
anniversary dial. And Rolex, internally in the company, these are incredibly special. And you know it because you can send a Rolex in for servicing and ask them to change the dial. They'll change any dial.
Except for the green dial.
What they won't do is they won't change any watch to a green dial. So if you said, yo, I want the black dial,
They'll take
change
that.
it to a black dial, but they'll take the green dial and you'll never see
Oh,
it
so you don't
again.
get to keep it.
No.
It's funny you say
They'll be
that.
gone.
Because N.O.R.E.
But if it was the other way
N.O.R.E.
around, could you
gifted
keep
me.
it?
N.O.R.E.
You
gifted
can
me.
get any other color dial except green.
Gotcha.
N.O.R.E. gifted me a green
Okay.
date for my birthday,
Alright.
and they
Legend.
discontinued it.
Yeah.
Look,
Right.
so never think about how small a watch is, because that's not the truth either. You might think like, oh, this watch only costs 20 racks. No. Now what? The watch costs 40 racks.
Yes.
Because they don't make the watch no more.
Discontinued.
So his brain is like very articulate when it comes to watches.
which one is that?
This is called the Tangerine. Me and DJ Khaled.
I seen Khaled with that.
Right.
He got that from Avi and Co.
Yeah, and you see me.
Oh, okay. I see you.
That one is one of them ones.
Yeah. You know,
So it's because of the reference number, they call it the Seiko.
Yeah.
Because they aren't sapphires, so the end of the reference is SACO.
and then I don't know if y'all see I went kind of stupid on y'all. I just went all. I just went all.
This is an Oyster Flex reunion.
I just went all Oyster Flex.
Crazy.
Is that one of your
So-
favorite?
Yes, because
bands?
you know, we always like to, you know what I mean? Like you might want to get knuck if you buck, or you might just want to chill, but you know, you still get that same classy look with the Oyster Flex. But I wanted to call this the off the catalog.
It's all off catalog. Yeah, this is crazy.
Special.
Let the people know what that means.
My brother called me a day, 24 hours prior and say, Yumbo, you're coming on the show, snap out of it. And I'm like, no, we only got a couple of pieces. He's like, no. You coming on the show, but like, try that shit.
But let them know what that means. Off
So
catalog.
off the catalog means that you can't buy these watches if you had the money to obtain them. So like I said, I like this one a lot. I got this.
It's a true statement.
It's true, but it's not in the book.
Not in the book.
You'll never see it in the catalog.
You'll never see it.
And just because you can afford it doesn't mean it'll ever be offered.
So let me ask you, can you go to your AD and order that?
No.
So how you?
The ADs don't even know that they're getting
if they
it.
come, they'll call you like, yo, we got this new bang bang bang, and so like I said, this is a yacht. LeBron, a few people got it, but my wife brought it for me for the wedding.
The craziest one in there, is
41. Yeah,
It's all crazy.
I didn't get to it yet. I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, go ahead. So
he has two Seikos. It's nuts.
Yeah, I got two Seikos, and it's just crazy.
Seikos, it ain't Seikos.
Yeah, that's called a tangerine too.
And no, I call this the.
Hold on, leave that for the last.
Okay.
Leave that for the last.
That's the one I've never seen that in person. I've only ever seen photos of that.
And we'll have that one.
This is
This
a
one?
big deal right
this
here.
one.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage, Sylvester
That's the Eye of the Tiger.
Stallone. It's the Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the tiger.
Fat Joe will kill me for this watch. But this is one of my favorites. Of course,
But this one, this is the Nick
Let's
Cage.
get these two first.
Now,
yeah, jumping the
very,
gun.
very rare because I'm Muslim. So I have the Arabic dial.
Fire.
Here you go, sir.
Yeah, that's another anniversary piece.
Yeah,
That's
another
green face.
anniversary piece.
Yeah, and you know this is
green.
platinum because it's got the flat
He
bezel.
took the word out of my mouth. I only
Flat bezel or
supposed
fluted?
to wear platinum.
Flat.
Flat,
that's
flat only comes
plutonium.
in the platinum.
So the fluted
Platinum green.
bezel is brand new, and it only
Okay.
currently comes in the ice blue dial.
Blue dial.
So
Yeah.
previously, before that, if you saw a day with the flat bezel, you knew it was platinum
Automatic.
It's a quick
You ain't
look.
even- No, you ain't even have to think.
because they literally didn't have the
Like, I have
technology
the,
at the time to flute the bezel. It was platinum so hard.
I have the 41 meteorite like that as well, but it don't got it's just flat.
I love
You
this.
never got Arabic dial?
Crazy.
No,
I
Greg,
love the
but when you look
meteorite.
at it,
You
I
feel
got
the
the
weight
blue,
on
I
it.
got the blue Arabic dial like this. But when you look at the meteorite one, you already know like it just looks heavy.
It's so
You feel me?
Side of
But
space.
each meteorite ain't this. No, it's not the same.
Oh, they're all different.
No meteorite is
That's
the
why I
same.
love the
Because it's
meteorite.
like, what is that?
meteorite.
Moon rocks? Is
Yeah,
it-
It's an actual
rock-
meteorite.
All right, now let's break.
And
yeah.
now they
from
can't
space.
even get the same stone anymore. So any meteorite dial from Rolex you get is whatever they have left in stock to cut.
This watch, I want it so bad.
Tutti Frutti.
The Tutti Frutti. I always like Fruity Pebbles. I always wanted this watch, and
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna buy that aftermarket.
I got a good guy by the name of Jay from the Bronx. He's a school teacher, and I don't know how he does it, but he's like, "Yo, bro, you want this? I'm tired of this."
Wow.
I'm like, I'm saying to myself, y'all, oh my god. I say yes.
Oh, he's a real
Yo,
collector.
Rolex does sapphire
And
so
he's like,
good.
all right, because I'm getting a new one. And I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, look. So he got the cotton candy, and he threw that to me, and I brought it, and I'm like, damn.
With
Jay-
cotton candy with the pink dot?
This is what I wanted.
Yeah, that's the illustration.
So this is the antique. Remember you were asking about buffed or
Vintage.
look vintage.
You got the green. You got the green sticker on
They
it.
don't even, you never see a green sticker on a Rolex, by the way.
No,
ever.
it's a clear with the
and if
green
you do,
tab.
I give you
No,
$1,500.
Well,
I always call this.
I give you 2,500. Matter of fact, I give you 5,000 if you got a green stick on the back of your Rolex.
I always call this the Nicolas Cage.
But can you look at the back
because
of that?
Didn't he wear this and what's the fighting movie?
He was worn that a couple of times.
He won a few movies.
He made that watch famous.
That's why I wanted it so bad.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. In Vegas?
Gone in 60 Seconds?
No, not that one. In Vegas.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Well, his outfit looked like he always wore it.
But no, look closely at the back of it. You see how stained up it is?
Right.
Like blotches? It never been buff.
Wow. And this is old school, right? This is vintage,
Original,
right?
Vintage.
Okay.
I brought it old.
Wow.
This is a piece you don't.
By the way, I got the glove on and I put it with the opposite hand. I screamed to myself just now.
But another actor that has fire watches is Stallone.
Yeah, he got
everything.
Stallone.
He sold all his watches. Yeah,
he recently sold
his collection. A lot of pieces.
He sold a lot of pieces.
Yeah, he had a
this is very hard to acquire. This is the Seiko as well.
Yeah, with the mother of pearl dial.
Like with the mother of pearl dial. But I never seen nobody with two tangerines.
I've never seen anybody
in
with
my
two.
life.
No
disrespect. I had to show my butt.
I've never seen
this is the
anyone with
mother of
two.
pearl dial.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but this orange.
And I love Daytonas, by the way. I'm a Daytona kind of guy since I moved to Miami with N.O.R.E. So I love the Oyster Flex because I could come outside and I could sweat it up. And, sometimes...
and I can tell that you wore it. I love that.
Yeah.
You got to wear your watch. You got to wear them.
He be looking at me like I'm crazy sometimes.
It should be. Especially with Rolex is one of the few brands that can take that.
I'm kind of tacky. I keep my tags and stuff
You can swim with them, Jones.
Yeah,
I love that.
You can swim with
Rolex
them.
is my swim watch.
And like I said, the VC was my first VC. But I want the new one that it's a tourbillon, and they said it's available for me, but I got to get N.O.R.E. to get it for me because
they got the rose gold tourbillon skeleton.
They went crazy.
That shit is actually ill. It's just
isn't it
on the gray market. It ain't like that's the only thing with
we spoke
VC.
about the ombre.
Yeah, like a lot of they shit don't do great on them, but you shouldn't do that. Like if you're gonna do it. Like buy the watch because you like the watch. Don't buy the watch because
that's for every watch. Buy the watch you like.
And I want to be honest
like,
too.
After you have 5 to 6, 7 watches, I don't think you should follow the trend anymore.
Yeah.
I think you should follow what your heart says. You know what I'm saying?
If you're collecting from a brand like VC,
I wanted to save the best for last.
If you're collecting from a brand like VC, those prices are gonna come back anyway. Right. Like. The stuff doesn't. They don't
get
make
that retail. You're good.
They're gonna discontinue it one day.
Yeah,
it's gonna bounce back. Also, it's gonna help you get, which a lot of people don't know. To your point, people not really up on VC.
Don't shoot it.
They have other stuff off catalog.
Yeah,
that if you get access to that, it's another level.
They got FP Journe.
Are they the oldest watch brand?
1755.
They're legendary. I know.
They're one of the oldest.
I know. I know. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, this
Napoleon
is crazy.
So,
like I said, this is my G-Shock, y'all.
The nigga down with Hitler.
I call it the sandblast.
What is he talking about?
I'm just telling you how old VC is.
Yeah.
The Napoleon Bonaparte had it.
I love VC because nobody ain't gonna.
So this watch is so comfortable.
But what is that? What reference number is that?
1103.
1103. Okay.
Right.
That's titanium.
I said it right. I'm sorry.
N.O.R.E. got the RM plug.
11.
That's. I think I lost that.
I got the 03 as well.
And that's titanium.
That's titanium.
It's light.
Street titanium.
Yeah.
All I remember is N.O. hitting me
about,
and sending me RM chocolate pictures like, I'm here.
The cool thing about RM that a lot of people don't realize is RM is built for sport. And so you might see like a lot of tennis players.
The doll, right?
Yeah, wearing a watch like this.
I wear it every day, so I call it my G-Shock. N.O.R.E. is doing a 3 mile for 3 months every day. So every day we do 3 miles. Every morning I'm in the gym like
before you can run in that.
Yeah, so I run in it every day.
So let's say like Serena Williams was wearing Rolex, and while she was playing tennis, if Serena Williams was wearing a Rolex, she was playing tennis, she would break it because as hard as she hits it, the G-force would fuck up the movement.
It's made specifically for that.
To take that.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why the tennis
But
players
she's sponsored by Audemars. I don't see her rocking the Audemars when she plays.
Sometimes she does. I think they probably, she has special pieces.
Okay. That's probably they make piece unique.
They might. I don't know. Okay. But RM is like they're built for sport.
Have you ever had RM chocolate?
I've never been privileged enough to have the
Still
RM
got
chocolate.
chocolate in my crib right now. That shit like 2.5 years old. I'll eat that shit, act like ain't nothing wrong with it. So let me ask y'all, all right, pretty much coming close to the last questions. One of the illest things to be when you look at watch collectors like, you know, Mark Wahlberg, you know, a Jay-Z, these brands would do way off catalog. They call it a piece unique.
Piece uniques are different.
Piece unique. The piece unique, for those that, you know, is tuning in and don't
even know the price.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's no price to it.
It's one of one.
And it's one of one, and they make it for you.
That's
and
it.
I heard all of us say, what is your holy grail to watch? You said, what was your holy grail? What was your holy grail? I didn't get
What'd I
you.
say?
I mean,
Yeah,
the
so
one watch you want that you don't got.
I said the
you didn't say
Smurf,
it.
but I don't know.
Patek with the skeleton on the side, the biggest one.
The skeleton on the
Like
side.
it looks like it's a half skeleton. What is it? Oh, what's the rest?
It was a skeleton? He didn't sell a skeleton.
Richard or Patek?
No,
Patek? Damn.
We gonna show you.
I'm gonna show. Yeah, we're
The
gonna show you
6003? Yeah. The 6002?
the 6003.
Okay.
It's one of the 6000. So
Yeah.
it's the grand complication.
Yes.
It's got like 25.
Yes.
Does that one chime?
Yes,
It does everything.
I love
Yes.
that.
I have a chiming watch too here.
That's the-
Actually.
Yeah, we gotta bring his watches
that's
out
your
too.
grail if you can get
That's
that.
my grail.
And then when you...
It's not,
My
if
mom
I'ma
was a
get it,
BC
that's gotta
skeleton
find-
you
oyster
did. You said that.
professional.
I can't.
You gotta
Okay.
see his watch collection.
Okay, yeah, okay. But before we get to that, we'll probably end with that. Piece unique. Company calls you. Which company you would want that to be? And
Patek.
Patek?
I love
Absolutely.
I love
And you
it.
would take a piece unique
Patek.
for
Are you
Patek.
ready?
Absolutely.
Ready for it.
Hands down.
Nobody else.
Piece unique.
Patek.
Patek.
Hands
down.
Patek.
Piece unique.
I mean, the AP has some crazy pieces. I think.
I ain't gonna lie. What's my man name? Ed Sheeran. You see his piece unique?
Yeah.
His shit look like a fucking Skittles.
you know.
Oh, like this shit is mad unique. Like
He has the AP.
I might go- I might-
white ceramic.
Yeah.
I might go-
yellow
ceramic.
shit.
Yeah,
I seen it.
I might
That
go
shit,
on
you remember
Audemars.
Elite sneakers? That shit look like Elite sneakers,
I
bro.
would do, I would do Patek.
You would do Patek?
Hands down.
AP.
AP?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
'Cause that-
So AP got 2 votes because I half a vote because I got. So I would do half of AP and then half of Patek. Yeah, yeah, because you know I like the Patek's piece of uniques, but I like the I like the AP piece unique.
He Ed Sheeran has a Patek World
Like-
Time.
but you like
with
the
his,
RM
with
too.
his
His
city.
city on it.
He got a piece unique with his city.
I don't.
You got.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't necessarily love their piece unique.
You got beautiful.
I don't necessarily love their piece unique because you know why?
But with the piece unique, you in some cases you can make your own thing.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they let you.
I'll give
Yeah,
you
so that's what I was about to
I'll give you an
say.
example why. Hov spent $6 million on his, right?
Legend.
Jake Apple goes to RM the next week or 2 months after and buys one for $3 million. Looks the same exact way.
Yeah, but Hov
But he
is
got a
Hov.
skeleton on his shit. And it's like, motherfucker, my piece unique should be piece unique.
Yeah.
Like, there's other versions
Facts.
of the blueprint.
There is, yeah.
There's other versions of the blueprint, and he paid like $8 million. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm with y'all with the piece unique because when you do Patek looks like nothing else.
Yeah, they won't
and
do
they
that.
won't sell you nothing else. They won't sell nobody else nothing else. Like, and AP is the same. So you know, I would be half and half. But I tell you one thing, bro. We went to the Patek store the other day. And you know, you never get to see nobody leave with something.
That's a flex statement right there. That's crazy.
No. It's not a flex for me. It's not a flex for me. It's not a
You
flex
leave
for
with
me.
stuff.
No,
You
I
leave
leave
with
before.
stuff.
I leave before.
He's like,
I
I've
leave
never seen
before.
anyone else leave with
No,
anything.
I've never seen no one else. Yo, but when I came there, I don't know if you remember the other day, this guy was waiting 2 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I wish life was like watch
That's the thing,
collecting.
though. I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, let me just finish the story.
Please.
He waited 2 years. He came in there. He hugged his AD like he just came home from jail, sir. He hugged him and cried. And
won the lottery?
And before I was a watchman, I would have been like, these fucking bozos. But I looked, and this time I was jealous. I was like, yo, I want my relationship.
even know.
I want that type of bromance.
That's
hilarious, bro.
Felt this pain.
Yes, all right, my bad.
That's
You
fine.
want to say something? I'm sorry.
I forgot.
You
What I was
forgot?
about to say.
Bring out your pieces. Where your pieces?
Oh, I have some stuff
Okay,
right
cool.
there in the black.
And
case.
what'd you bring today? Just a couple your favorites?
I brought some of couple of my favorites. So I brought this one on my wrist because I just wanted to talk to my passion for vintage.
And that watch roll, is that a specific watch roll you got there?
This is a friend's thing he made. But this is the 16750 Pepsi. So this is from 1986.
Wow.
It's like mint condition.
Right.
So with Rolex, I had a couple of Rolexes. I kind of move pieces in and out all the time. So right now I only have 2 Rolexes.
Mm-hmm.
So I love GMTs. That's my favorite.
So you say you move out of pieces,
people,
like you get what you
this
want.
right
Like
here?
boom,
Yeah.
I want that, I'll flip
And
that.
then you see the looms? The looms are like pink.
So everything for sale?
No. Depends. But I recently got this. A friend of mine who's an AD called me. They knew I wanted the Sprite.
Okay.
And so I was able
on
to
the
pick up
table.
the Sprite at retail.
Now the Sprite, is this a left-handed watch?
It's the left-handed.
Yeah.
So most people, if you are left-handed, you will wear it on your right. I wear it on my left. But this is, I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, this is dope.
It's just, for me, so I don't really like modern Rolex for me personally. I'm a vintage dude. But with the GMT, I have the one I always wanted, which is the 16750.
But I know why you brought that watch.
Why?
Because it's a lefty.
It is.
And that's the first time they
ever
did a
made
lefty.
it.
It is.
And that's the only time they did a lefty.
So I'm glad you said that. So that's the reason why I have
I
that
love this
modern
watch
piece.
too, and I have it as
Because
well.
It's a modern GMT that they never made. There's no vintage version for that.
Copy.
Right? So
I
it's
love
like
the
if there was a
deployment
modern
class
Rolex for me to have
on the newer ones.
and I love GMT, is the Sprite. The next one I have, I got late last year. This is a watch I've always wanted.
Patek.
It's a Patek.
Legend. I know.
That's a calendar.
Legend.
It's a perpetual calendar.
Perpetual.
Grand complication.
I love that one.
This is the 5140.
Now that's a part of the Holy Grail. I don't want to cut them off, but go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Patek invented the perpetual calendar wristwatch in 1925.
Okay.
The one that they're most accredited for is the 3940. This is the new and improved 3940. It's the 5140. This is discontinued. It was discontinued in 20.
I like that one with the gold bracelet.
Yep.
I seen Hove got
That
the one
comes
with the
with a
gold
gold
This doesn't come on bracelet.
No, but I'm saying there's a
that don't come
version
on
Yeah.
bracelet.
that has a
Right
gold
there.
bracelet.
So it's a
Not that
perpetual
right there.
calendar.
I love the open back.
That's
too.
always
Yeah, so-
only the strap.
What's the retail?
This is like Haile Selassie.
So
with
I
it.
didn't pay
Yeah,
retail.
I know,
Yeah,
but
Haile
what's the
Selassie.
retail? I know you didn't.
I paid under retail because
Okay.
they're grossly undervalued. Retail on that would have been 90,
Wow.
but I got it for less than half.
And if you ask them how much it costs, priceless, because you can't find it nowhere in the world.
And what's this, a 36 millimeter?
It's a 37.5.
I never in my life even held one in my hand. So this is such a privilege.
The thing is,
And
so what I love
I'm so
about
honored
Patek,
about even touching this watch.
And that strap, that's the factory strap. What strap?
no, it's not factory. That's aftermarket.
Okay.
So I have the factory strap at home in the box, but I didn't like it. So
You
I
went-
bought,
yeah.
this is ostrich.
You
leather.
went sexy on him.
Super
but-
sexy.
And this is L for the Patek when they that's
Oh, the deploying class?
What is
Crazy.
that? It comes on most dress watches, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rolex, like, they got like a Cellini.
I like the
That's
chin.
that's
So the
Baby
cool thing
version.
about the
Yeah.
perpetual is it's a complete calendar in
Yeah, I
the sense
see.
that it accounts for leap years and it knows the difference between the 30th and the 31st of a month.
So
It's built into the movement.
So
Yeah, I
leap
might-
years.
I might have to
Finally,
get
no
these
Ja Rule
done.
Every
birthday.
4 years, every 4 years, it'll go to the
37
29th of
millimeter.
February. Then I brought this. I brought this just to make a point, and because you guys are watch collectors, you get it, you understand. Not everything is always about price, right? But here's a watch.
Like, look, I'm wearing my Breitling today. I like
Which is,
this watch.
The endurance is a fire piece.
It's lightweight.
This is this watch is a GPHG award-winning watch. The GPHG is Grand Prix Horology for Geneva, which I happen to be an Academy member now, so I get to vote on the watches. I'm proud of that.
What other big brands have won?
Everybody.
So, okay.
The only brand that doesn't participate is Rolex, because Rolex can't be compared to anybody
Yeah.
else. But everybody else participates.
Dope.
And this is a watch. It's an hour striker. It's called the Bel Canto. So an hour striker means that every time it hits the hour, it chimes.
That's
So
fire.
you can hear it.
Ding.
Not only can you hear it, I can mute it by pressing that button. So once I press that, you heard that? Same thing. So every time it moves around. So an hour striker would typically cost you around $70,000, $80,000.
Yeah.
This company, they're a London-based company that makes watches in Switzerland, Christopher Ward London, was able to achieve this for about $5,000.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is like a technical marvel.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I keep
The case is titanium.
this shit though.
And these are all
But I've had people
different.
offer me $100,000.
That's the original band too.
It's the original, yeah.
No, aftermarket as well.
You sexy them up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like a lot
See,
of the
you don't
straps
get it.
that
You
they
don't
come
get it.
with.
He
So
put
I
his
put it
own
in the
twist.
box and I do my own
He put
thing.
his own twist on it. But these pieces you'll never see in life. The Sprite, yeah. These, no. You won't even see nobody wearing these.
Deployment class. It's a nice one.
Crazy.
Did it come in? That's their deployment, or that's your?
Nah, I did everything else.
So it
Yeah,
comes in.
the strap that they come with is no good.
They got to get the game from you.
They gotta
right
step
there.
it up.
They got to get the game from you right there.
So I dressed
But
it up
the
a
watch
little
is
bit. But
immaculate.
We'll put the address so y'all can send us our watches.
And the crazy thing about this is that watch is still hard to get even at that price. The wait
N.O.R.E?
list is like
Yeah, I
3 or
think
4 years.
Fire.
Crazy. I got caught there.
And so when you talk about like watch finishing and what they're doing in terms of like what you see on the dial and the beveling, all of this is done by hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're taking little wooden tools and they're making like bevel marks. So when you look at the back of the Patek and you see the stripes, those are called Geneva stripes or Côte de Genève.
Yeah.
Right. And you see it on the rotor as well as the movement. All of that is done by hand. That's why you pay the premium for those watches, because
Facts.
in addition to these guys spending time learning how to make them, they know how to finish them. And the finishing it takes hours, days, weeks, sometimes months, depending on the watch.
Like MB. What's her full name?
MB&F?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
MB&F
Max
is a-
Booser and
MB&F is
friends.
a prior watch too.
Yeah, MB&F is crazy. And MB&F is a great example of independent. You know, he was losing money for 18 years before it became profitable. So you talk about passion.
Stuck to it.
Look, I like that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And what year is this?
So that one is from 2016.
Oh, okay. That's not that far.
No.
Yeah, it's 2024.
That's when the year was discontinued.
This is dope.
You know, it's like a
Learn something new every day.
mechanical marvel. You know, it's a fucking
Yeah.
work. It's a work of art.
And I like
All
old
these
man watches.
is works of-
I like that's
works
kind
of
of my
art.
thing.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
All these watches are works of art that you just put on your wrist. You know what I'm saying? Picasso hands up.
This is our art.
Yeah.
100%.
And sometimes people don't understand like how hard we go or how vintage we go or how regular we may go, like N.O.R.E said, but it's the watch world for us. It's like, you know, it's just different. Like we get a kick out of this shit. It's our way of showing off, you know?
It's always showing off, but you know the other thing too is what's really great about it is it's our way of connecting. When you
Yes.
think about the types of people, individuals that you meet that, you know, appreciate this hobby, you meet he's about to break out the joints.
You know him.
No. I'm just.
But like I would have never met him if it wasn't for watches.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like truthfully, we met through
I
watches.
would have met you.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. You know what I mean? Like it's a beautiful thing.
This is my favorite Vacheron. I actually got in the Vacheron business to get this because I always wanted a car that was the year I was born, which is 1977. And all the cars in that year is kind of trashy. So I couldn't get one. So then I wanted to get like, maybe something. And then when I found out the 222, like this is like a cool watch. This is a watch that when I tried to be a drug dealer, I wasn't that good. But when I tried to be, this was the watches that everyone had and they looked like. So I just always was like, when I wanted to, get back and, it's like trying to get a pair of Jordans when you was a kid.
Yeah.
Couldn't get
And
them.
then you couldn't get them, and then you became older. So this is my favorite Vacheron. I started to get into Vacheron just because, as we said earlier, they don't let you just buy this watch. This is exclusive. Only me, Brad Pitt, and Michael B. Jordan, 3 of the sexiest men on earth, got this watch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in good company. So
And if you go in a room, you're not gonna see anyone with a
you're not gonna see
Vacheron on.
nobody.
And Brad got it in white. And
No, Brad is disrespectful.
he got it in white,
Brad
gold.
is disrespectful.
He got it in white, gold.
He has it in white.
A
First
bitch
off-
is stainless too.
First off, that's the part he's disrespectful. He got the two-tone, which is available, but then he has the stainless, which ain't even out. They ain't even, that's not even out. Like
Yeah, Brad different.
Yeah, he different. He different.
Like they call him and give him the watch first.
So I love that you own that watch because
Mm-hmm.
for me, as someone, you know, I always love seeing people that look like me in this hobby.
And can I ask you a question, or not to cut him off? When you purchased this watch, did you know you were going to get this watch?
No, that was my top. You know how you make a list?
Yes.
So that was my top.
So this was after you went to the AD a couple times and bought other watches?
No. I went there first and they made me a list. So that was the top of my list.
This was my wish list.
But you know, they made me pay to play.
And
so I had to get the overseas.
Did you have to take links out of this?
Yeah, I can take links out of all of my shit.
No.
Yeah, I got yeah.
I love
this
that.
is
Look at
this
that.
is a
Look at
real.
that two.
This is what we say like a watch collector's watch.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like,
And it shows everyone
Alex Todd
like
and
that.
Big 'em up.
that you're how serious you are
Yeah,
about
you're
this
serious.
passion. and
You're
this hobby.
serious, N.O.R.E.
And by the way, I wear that to like movie theaters and shit.
I know.
And people be looking like, what the fuck is that? By
Remember the
way,
watch I was telling you,
they
the
look at every other
D-Boy
watch but
Hubenya
that.
watch?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that. Like you
Yeah.
were saying, that's like the 80s D-Boys.
Exactly.
You would see something
Right.
similar like that.
Right.
So that one watch I'm talking
Yeah, that's
about.
what it is.
That's
That's what
the
it is to
vibe.
me. So
Yo, that's super duper. I never even seen a 222 in person.
this is one of my
Factory.
favorite.
Factory, I said.
Yeah. So
Factory.
this watch is I kind of like disturbed AP because this is the first time like my boy he has the connect in Switzerland. So he's like, I can get you that right now. And I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, but you gotta fly to Switzerland. And I'm like, forget what day it was. I was like, I could do that shit. And I was going to fly to Switzerland, come back, then I had to do something. I forget what it was. And I was just like, you know what? That's a little too much. Yeah. So the AD from here called me and was like, I got it for you. I don't know. They all got accents.
Yeah.
I got it for you. So I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So the reason why I like this, because obviously, you know, this marks it's a bust down, obviously, but it marks we were doing a casino deal and casinos all loud. And I was like, you know what? I might as well have a loud watch to commemorate that. And
Congratulations.
Right now, only wear it in good health, right? Wear it in good health.
Good health.
But only other person that got it. Now, Khaled has one of these bust down, but it's not a chrono.
Okay. He's got the time only.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
I
the
win
time
this
only.
one.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I win this one. The chrono defeats everything. So, but he has a rose gold, and my man, Cristiano Ronaldo's wife has the same one that Khaled has. And only other person who has this on the planet Earth that I know of is Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, I didn't even have that.
Yeah, he wore it in the
crazy.
Super Bowl. I was heated. Damn, nigga. Yeah. So that's my boom. All right.
It's a heater. When you look at that, you
Heater,
realize
super heat.
like it's the difference between like bust down and factory.
Yeah,
like,
it's so different.
these companies really know how to do gem setting.
Like, like
And don't get it twisted. There are a
the
lot
diamonds
of
are
companies that know how to
so
do it.
clean and they're so tiny and perfect. It's like it's crazy.
And their selection for the
craftsmanship.
stones is like a
Yeah.
mission. They don't
it
play
takes them
around.
like a year sometimes to like accumulate
match
all
the
the stones.
sapphires.
That's why, if you
Stone
notice, remember the controversy with Rick Ross?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the whole thing, is because, you know what I mean? Those watches is not easy. So no one bust out a Jacob. So I'm a
Beautiful.
pull out. Jacob is the original Richard Milley, the original FP Journe. He went to jail for hip hop. Come on, bro. We cannot leave Jacob out there. You know what I'm saying? So
You gave me your Jacob.
yeah, that's right. So this was, obviously War Report camouflage. My wife got this for me for my birthday. Yeah, my birthday. So I wanted a Jacob. So I picked out 3. She obviously went with the Army fatigue. I like I said, I don't like taking my watches off when I go into the pool. I like just like my hair. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't believe my shit is real. Yeah. But yeah. Like I like to jump in and dive and, you know what I'm saying? And do that. And this is, I never asked him if it's waterproof or not, but I just figured it
definitely
is.
is.
Yeah, I figured it
definitely
is.
is,
Yeah,
for
Sure.
so.
What's this one called again? I know it starts with the E.
You know, it's funny because I know that model
Epic.
too.
Yeah. It's called
It's
the
Epic?
Epic. Yep.
Okay, yeah,
I knew it was
yeah.
E, something like that. The Epic. Yeah.
I think
Chrono.
I think Jacob doesn't get the credit he deserves in terms
all.
of watchmaking.
Right.
And his son recently has taken over the business.
He's definitely on the great market, his son.
Yeah.
I like this.
But they really do know how to make timepieces. Everything from the gem setting and even to complicated pieces like that. they don't.
My bad.
There's not a lot of
collection
collections
right here.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
That's fire.
They
learned something new about your own
They're
shit.
very popular in the Middle East because the collectors out there,
Dubai.
they know like, yo, this guy's not playing around.
Shit.
He makes high quality.
And like Smith said
timepieces.
earlier, you know, he's the inventor, he's the creator of all that shit.
Yeah. He has the vision for hip hop.
This is fire.
Like you said, yeah. I mean, he was on it. Like
And I see
never got it.
N.O.R.E still got the stickers on too.
But I
Oh,
always
shit.
wanted the Jacob with the J&G, with the letters at all.
Yeah, I had it.
Now this
Around
That's
the
the
world.
one.
this was I wanted again. I respect y'all vintage brothers. I respect y'all that can enter the vintage world. I don't even think I'm talented enough.
Yeah, you are.
I don't even think I'm like knowledgeable enough. Like to tell you the truth, because I'm so much of a they call me an aggressive buyer. Aggressive. Like I'm just so what I mean by that is if you show me it, I probably won't even like what is this? What is that? What is that? I'll just buy it and I leave and then motherfuckers be like, yo, your whole shit is Frankenstein.
like you.
So you know what I mean?
Sounds like me.
So but this was 2024. I wanted to like I could not have a 2024 Patek. So I made any deal that they wanted. I drank all the coffee. I brought Yamazaki 18. We brought Ace of Spades.
Wow.
They don't Mr. Lee name. Wow. Mr. Lee got every Patek book there is. He stole all their books. He's like, fuck it, I ain't gonna have to watch, but I
Need all
have
of
the
it.
books. When the chicks come to my crib, they gonna know what's up. So
That's a legend too, though.
And you feel a weight to that though? Like it's like
The 5980.
and by the way, it's my first and only denim watch.
Yeah, it's the
That's
first
crazy.
one they did, and
That's the first one.
That
This
was
is so
The first one,
Like you
Patek
said,
did,
it's
Yeah.
It's the first.
because
this is the
Travis
first
Scott was denim.
No.
This is the
That's
first one
AP.
Patek
No,
did.
this is the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one
yeah.
Patek. Yeah,
Denim.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, other watch companies
Yeah.
did denim
Yeah.
though
And
you
before
killed
that, right?
this.
AP
Okay.
did do it.
That's crazy. So that was retail 80.
Yeah, we tell.
it's great. So secondary market right now.
I seen somebody over
So
300.
before this
right
came
now.
out, they discontinued all the existing 5980s.
All of them. I got all of them, by the way.
Right.
And so this is the most coveted Nautilus
And then
in
they
the
got
catalog
and
right
Did it
now.
come with the rubber strap? This one.
This is crazy.
I don't know.
No, I think it came with
I
just
don't think
this.
it just came. I think it just came with just
So they got
that.
another Aquanaut
Right.
like that, but not
left my-
Same color.
same color.
Oh yeah. The jean. The
Same
jean,
color,
yeah.
but
no, it's not jean.
No, it's not jean. It's rubber.
It's rubber. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
rubber.
yeah.
You got a watch winder at home
No.
for your watches? You got one right here now? Watch.
My whole house is a watch line.
I know you showed me
You walk in and you start winding.
You got to get one for some of your watches.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep setting them. Them joints just stay spinning. Survive.
This is a beautiful timepiece, man. I'm really
Yeah.
happy that you have it.
And
But if
with
you
that-
only
and
can
with
have
that
one right
piece,
now, which one?
you need
Who,
to
me?
push it. You
Yeah.
know that.
For this one?
If you want to.
Yeah.
You know, you see, a lot of people don't know that about Pateks. You know, let me educate the people. You know, Pateks, you just can't change a Patek like as far as like, you know how you hit the stopwatch and you think it's going to spin? You're wrong. So they have a little pusher that you have for Patek and you have to push that and that's what
Yeah,
changes.
you have the pin right here.
Yeah. It's totally, Patek Philippe. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Mine has like 4 of them on there.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Now this,
Holy Trinity
This is the
tier.
last one.
This is the one. Oh,
This
man.
I got from my boy Watch Eric.
This is good.
You know, I tracked him down. I hunted him down.
Sheesh.
I stalked him.
Aleeks.
Looked at because I didn't know who A-Links is still to this day. I got their sneakers.
Shout out to A-Links.
I got their sneakers. I got
Yeah.
everything. But this was
Legendary.
all gold. This reminded me of the 222. Like of all, this reminded me of 1990 drug dealer, mink coat, Copeland's, barbecue chicken,
145th and Broad.
salmon, Hawaiian mixtapes. Like it reminded me of that. So I was just like, you know what? I did whatever I had to do. And then when I went to see Eric, I had brought my Sky Dweller because you know that was like the heaviest Rolex, right? I believe it is. And this shit is heavier than
No,
that.
the heaviest Rolex is that deep sea that they got.
The James Cameron, yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
It's gold.
Oh, the gold one
shit,
now,
look.
yeah.
Oh,
Cali got it.
That's
Stupid. It's
crazy.
like
I like that
hurt your arm.
I like how it connects to something in like that you remember, like in the 80s, like these gold watches connect to
I think all of our watches connect to something else that we enjoy. You know,
100%.
I love the gold. The gold for him is 80s hustling.
You cannot acquire this watch 90s. If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right.
This watch here, disrespectful.
Those are sold out.
Yeah.
And you know another thing I like too? How they did the face. You see the face is like just flat, like everything.
And what does this go for right now?
I think it's what do you think?
It's up there.
It's up
I think
there.
it's about 50.
It's six figures. It's high six figures.
Watch Eric, ¿cuánto?
Oh, there he is.
Watch Eric said for who?
Yo, grab my shirt right there because I got to change.
It's fire. No,
The cool thing about that piece too, it really speaks, I think, to the culture of AP and how they've embraced
The collabs.
They've embraced streetwear, they've embraced hip hop, and just black culture in general, films, everything. Like the former CEO Francois was, just a legend for them. And this is the guy that did the AP with Jay-Z. Like,
Yep.
He really recognized the power of the culture.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Muhammad
He was
Ali.
always doing
and Muhammad Ali,
cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
And really paved the way for, where the watch industry is at today. I would give credit to Francois and AP on that. They did a lot of good work.
Shout out Gerald Jensen.
Gerald
Respect.
That's right.
He based that off of a old school diver's helmet. The
case.
The case.
Yeah.
The porthole.
Yeah.
Designed both of these.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
The Nautilus and the Rolex.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Another thing I like too.
Wearing in good health.
Wearing in good health.
Wearing in good health.
We all have different pieces that like we don't have like all the same stuff. So I get a kick out of that.
Hell yeah.
Because you got a wide variety.
See the personality.
Yeah.
It's dope.
It's really dope.
This is our first episode.
Yeah.
Watch Stalkers. Watch
Stalkers.
and AKA he labeled us Watch Horse.
AKA Watch Horse.
And every great jeweler, every person who's ever told me after I've purchased a good watch, they've always told me wear it in good health.
Wearing in good health.
So,